By and large, I'm in agreement with what Professor Samaradeep just explained. If you look at the bitter truth in our country over a period of time, perhaps we talk about only the 75 years from since the independence or whatever, and what has happened to our country, what has happened to our economy, what has happened to our civil service, what has happened to the rule of law, and by and large to the entire society. And it is in chaos. And now we have reached to a point where we find that we can't just turn a blind eye and without talking about it. So if you really analyze in terms of the Sri Lankan context, if you analyze the politics, the people and the politicians, I would say these components are inseparable in terms of the governance, in terms of the rule of law, in terms of our society. So therefore that these are, as Professor was quite correctly, he was heard to say, the con job has done so much of damage to not only to the economy, to the entire nation, and perhaps we are at a stage where we just have to take some proactive role in terms of by the professionals, not only the lawyers, not only the economists, each and every sector will have to be kind of revamped. Look what's happening now. Though 1.5 years ago, there was the people stood up against the entire kind of the governance sector, the president, the politicians by and large, and they wanted a system change because they took a sort of a wake-up call, at a time where they really felt it. And it's not that, as he correctly said, it was not something which just happened overnight. It was a kind of a systematic thing that happened and people started suffering. But perhaps the manner in which it was inculcated in the minds of the people were not really aware of it. They were not taking the call. They did not realize the danger that was coming towards them. They but slipped over it. Ultimately, it came to a stage where all of us, you and I both, had to basically spend nights without the electricity, perhaps as he said, no gas, no transport, and top of everything, in view of the outbreak of a pandemic, look at the pathetic situation. No proper, the standard medicine is available in the country. And look, the people are finding it extremely difficult.